Welcome back, everybody. Let's do some more of the Stardew Valley No Energy Challenge. So last time we left off after finishing day 1 of fall, and among other things, that means we have a greenhouse now. And if we take a look here in the community center, we only have 2 rooms left: the bulletin board and the fish tank. The fish tank has, I think, 3 fish that we still need. All of which are most likely going to come from the traveling cart because we're not doing too much trash can kicking anymore. And then there's the fish in the field research bundle, which more likely than not will come from visits to Krobus because chubs are something he has a chance to sell. Beyond that, we need a couple of apples and a little bit of wine and a pomegranate in order to finish off these 2 bundles. And that's it for that. There's very little for us to worry about beyond that point. Now, we're not going to be doing too much in the day-to-day going forward because we are so close to finishing and there's so little productive stuff that we can do. What we will do Oh my gosh, why isn't this working? I'm just trying to bomb out a space here in the greenhouse. You know what? We're going to start the day again. I want that to go much more smoothly. I want to spend fewer bombs on that process. The other big thing to notice is that we have started upgrading our house. So we're close to having enough room in the house for a child. Now, the only thing that we're going to do in here is go back out and grab a sprinkler. So we're going to grab a sprinkler, and I think the seed maker, because I want that in there as well. So we're not going to be spending a ton of time. That is the only sprinkler that we're going to be putting into the greenhouse. I just want 1 patch of ancient fruit so that if we need it, we always have... You know what, we'll plant the star fruit as well. If we need it, we will always have a decent source of money. So this is kind of just going to be in the background. There we go. There is most of our garden for the foreseeable future. And most days we won't even be leaving the house. We did today because I wanted to do that stuff in the greenhouse and start making some pomegranate wine. But other than that, we're not going to be doing much. Unless it's a day where we can go to Krobus or something else. I don't even feel super motivated to pop into the green or into the coop regularly. You have breakfast for me? Yes, you do. I'll take it. Now, as soon as that wine is ready, we'll take some time. Well, maybe not as soon as. But once that wine is ready, we'll take some time, visit the community center. Oh, welcome to the stream, Brittle Lizard. I am doing alright. How are you? Good to hear it. So yeah, sometime soon we'll get the wine, and that'll be enough stuff to finish 2 different bundles. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to Krobus. Alright, Krobus, any chance of chubs? We need the chubs. I'm a fan of my horse, too. I'm glad that we were finally able to get to the point of having one again. Anyway, tiger trout are not useful for us, so that is it for this in-game day. What did I just get? I have no idea what achievement I just got. Is it like a money thing, or... Oh, it's adding room for... It's the achievement for expanding the house a second time. Anyway... Well, it's a Thursday. Not really any point in going out and about. There's not much to do on a Thursday. We are still checking on the crops, but that's just because we have corn in this season. Starting after this season, we won't have any reason to plant stuff outside. Anyway, it's a traveling cart day. I'm going to pop into the house just to make sure that... Okay. I have no idea how long it takes to make wine, even though I've looked it up multiple times. In-game. Obviously, it takes a long time IRL. Well, if you want it quality. No fish. I think during one of the, like, winter festival days or something, we'll probably, visit Robin, have her upgrade the house another time. Push back the grass, make sure that my mahogany trees continue having room to spread. In at least some areas. I have done a lot of swinging of that scythe. I have no clue what that sound was. Is that the meteorite event? That was the meteorite. I wonder where it's dropped. Wait, why am I going outside? It's a Saturday. I've got nothing to do. So real quick, if I get one wheat at some point, oh well, I'll worry about fulfilling her 14 heart quest at some point when we have to be out and about for a long period. Okay, well that's useless. We can't use that. Like, very literally, we can't. We can't water those. Not even exaggerating, it's going in the trash. Anyway, traveling cart day. And of course it landed as close to the plants as it possibly could without killing them. At the very least, I'm semi-confident that it's not able to spawn, like... I don't think the meteorite can spawn in a spot that's already occupied, so it probably couldn't crush the plants. But even then, it's not a fun thing to think about. Oh, well, we got wheat. I guess we can make that cake just whenever. Nope, largemouth bass is not one of the fish that we need. Oh, welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Nah, chocolate. This is Stardew Valley, not Colorado. And we got wheat. Oh, welcome to the stream, Lastborn. And be marching. Welcome you as well. You're good. Blackberry season. Can't wait to ignore that. Why is it that now I'm not doing anything? Like, now that I'm spending practically every day just sitting around, there are... Oh, egg is ready to hatch. So I guess we will sell another chicken. Because I am shifting away from raising chickens. Oh, but I kind of have to keep C4 around. Yeah, I'm shifting away from chickens and starting to raise dinosaurs. Because I just find that more fun. Okay, we'll head into town, see what the quest is this week, see if it's anything worth worrying about. It probably isn't. I'm semi-certain that the only thing worth worrying about at this point is... whatchamacallit? The George quest. One where it's like, get George 12 leaks that are all from one person to convince him that the community likes him. So I need to remember to duck back into the coop so that that egg will hatch. Oh my gosh, I can't drive today. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with either of those. I could do the prismatic jelly, but I really don't think the reward is any good. So that is, I believe, D5. Alright, time to sleep for a couple of days. Guess we'll toss that in there as well. We're going to need one more thing of wine if we ever decide to do the Lost Bundle. Telling me about the Stardew Valley Fair that I won't be attending. Pet all my dinosaurs, and it's a Krobus day. Starfruit isn't ready. I knew the ancient seed wouldn't be, but I figured the starfruit might. I don't really know. I don't recall how long those take. It might be 2 weeks. Anyway, let's go finish 2 bundles in the bulletin board. There is one other thing that we should probably do. So I think having that cake in my inventory will trigger an event. I might be too early to do so, though, in which case the cake will probably just camp in my inventory until it manages to trigger the event. Which will probably be sometime... Oh, no, here we go. Let me just put the cake down on the ground. Okay, now I need to click for about a minute to find out, to get through this, so we can have that out of the way. I can't even recall if there's a reward for doing this. How do they not have 5,000 gold? Like, I literally got that from picking up stuff off the ground and tossing it in a shipping bin. It's not hard to make that kind of money. Okay, and now that that's out of the way... let's hit up the community center, drop some stuff in there. Look at this, we're getting so close. Got a heater that we can toss into the coop at some point. So all that's left for this room is the chub, and all that's left for the fish tank is 3 fish. We are officially 4 fish away from completing the community center. And if Krobus is in the mood, we might immediately get bumped to 3 fish from it. Nope, that's a shad. We don't need a shad. We need a chub from Krobus. Once we get a chub, we will be able to skip visiting Krobus on Wednesdays. Be able to cut that out of the schedule and move things along even faster. There we go. I'll sell these while I'm thinking about it right now. Looking to get married. Yep, definitely. Okay, that's a Thursday. Nothing to do today. And now it's a Friday. Alright, off to the traveling cart. I don't know if that tuft of grass there can spread any further on that little island. Traveling cart, you got the fish that I need? Mind if I just make like a special order or something? Ah, deluxe retaining soil. Another useless type of retaining soil. Well, that was a Friday. So we'll have a Saturday where we have nothing that we really need to do. And then on to a Sunday. Breakfast? Okay, we got another egg ready to hatch. Mahogany trees over there by the little pond are spreading quite nicely at this point. It's just the number of times that I'm sleeping. It's making it seem like they're spreading faster. I don't think no, it's sardine and tuna for ocean fish. Red snapper is one that we already have. Sardine, tuna, carp, and chub. I did take some time earlier today. Hang on. I took some time earlier today to whatchamacallit? Look up a few details regarding Ginger Island. Oh my. Why did that hit a square area and somehow leave behind the wood? So I took some time to review things for Ginger Island earlier today. Just to help me be ready when we eventually get there. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture, Lastborn. And there you have it. The unfortunate detail is that we're unable to get there until we finish the community center. Okay, we'll head into town. Check the notice board. Or even... You know what? We're going to check something totally different. We're going to check the quests page. Special orders. Don't need that. Already have that. Don't need that. No. Yes, but that's only possible in spring. No. Already have that. No. No. Already have that. Okay, there is absolutely no good reason for us to be checking on Mondays until we hit spring. Once we hit spring, then it's worth taking the time. But until spring rolls back around and we find out whether we got the quest for George, we're not going into town on Mondays. Robuste, we're going to take that and put it away in the fridge. You know, I forgot to use this before. Okay, we're gonna duck into the greenhouse real quick, possibly pick up a star fruit, since I think it'll be ready. Okay, we got a star fruit, and we have... plenty speed grow things that we can drop down to help our future ancient fruit come in. Okay, so it's a Robuste, which means we're hoping for chubs. I'm really sorry for constantly narrating what I'm doing. It's just, again, if I don't narrate what I have to get done, I'm going to forget. Now, is Kent out and about? He is. Alright, Krobus, you got the thing. The chub. He does! He has the chub! That's the bulletin board done! Among other things, this is going to give us a massive boost to friendship with the entirety of the village. Which means we're probably going to get a bunch of letters in the morning or in a couple of days whenever we next come out of our house telling us, hey, here's a recipe that is locked behind being friends with me. We got the bundle. When we're done here, we'll return to the other world. That right there, folks, is another fish of progress and 5 out of 6 runes in the community center. Also, we never have to go out and about on Wednesdays again. So, like, positives, you know? I'm going to check and see if our corn came in. Again, I don't know how long it takes for it to grow. I'm too lazy to look it up and do the math in my head. Pretty sure we last got it on Sunday. Okay. And time to start opening letters. Huh. Really thought it was going to be more than that. Then again, last time I got to this point, I was on the verge of hitting some hard events with a bunch of people. Should tell you all about the torch-only challenge that I've been working on in Elden Ring. That one's going pretty well. I finally managed to get out of Limgrave. I will say, the hardest boss for me in that area, like, just from an objective perspective, the worst matchup was the Royal Revenant. But that said, the boss that had me stuck in there, the two bosses that had me stuck in there long term, that were just worrying, were the Bell-Bearing Hunter magma worm macaw. Macaw turned out not to be too bad because I was pretty over-leveled and my torch stunned in 4 hits if I got them off, 4 fully charged hits if I got them off really fast, and 6 or so if it took me a while, but I was still keeping up steady pressure. Yeah, it's sardine, we don't need anchovy. They look so similar. So macaw didn't turn out to be nearly as big a problem as I expected, given I figured since he was immune to fire damage, my torch would be a pretty bad matchup into him. The ball-bearing hunter, though, is just a pain. There's really no other way to put it. He hits hard, he hits fast. He has high poise, so it's hard to stun him unless you get lucky. And it's a Saturday, we're going back to bed. Like, all things considered, even though I was over-leveled for him, it still took me a while. Here are all the letters. There we go. I wonder how many letters that pushed me to with the village. Okay, so some folks are still on just no hearts. But a handful of them pushed up to 3 or so. Okay, looks like we'll be selling another chicken. Oh, almost forgot. Next one. Well, you see, at first I was selling off the white chickens because I had fewer of those, and that trimmed down the variety of chickens, which made it just a little bit easier on inventory space when I was picking up their eggs. And now I'm just selling off all the brown ones because the only white one left is C4, and C4 is the one that I plan to hang on to for obvious reasons. So once upon a time, it was just dependent on whatever I felt like. Or it was dependent on real logic. Now it's just kind of following an arbitrary rule based on which chicken I've decided gets to be my favorite. Honestly, had I known that C4 was a white one, I would have started selling the brown ones first, because that would have saved... That would have gotten to the point of saving me inventory space slightly earlier, but in the end, it makes basically no difference. Nothing useful. I'm just grateful I don't have to wait for the things in the traveling cart to be available at a specific price, because that would be awful. Give me a moment. We are going to duck out real quick. Oh, you know what? Since Pam is right there, we're also going to take care of her request for a battery. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the reason... You know what? I was about to go get Robin to move my coop, but in hindsight, I don't think there's really a good reason to. So in the grand scheme of things, the coop is just there. I don't need to push that hard to keep the silos full, even if some of them aren't managing to pathfind far enough to find grass. Alright, back to bed. Where did my calendar wind up? Did I lose connection with y'all for a minute there? So Halloween is on Saturday, but I don't know if we'll bother sticking around for that. Wait, it's Tuesday. Why am I out and about? Alright. We are on to Friday. And I think we will stay up the entire day on Spirit's Eve. Take some time to prep the farm for winter. And then head to the mines, probably. Because it would be nice to get some extra mining in. This will be our last harvest of corn for the season. Doesn't matter too much, we're at farming level 10. So we've done all of the farming level grinding that we need to. Oh, look at that nice bunch of mahogany. That is a whole mess of it. Let that keep going, and we will have so much hardwood by the end of this. Anyway, traveling cart, here we come. Okay, nothing to get today. I think the mayo might be ready. Nope, okay. We'll just sell these eggs then. And then we'll spend the day out and about getting some mining and such done. Help resupply our ores. The main one being gold. We need more gold. Okay, we got another egg ready to go. And we now have 8 dinosaurs. Okay. So, got a decent hay supply. We'll be sure to top it off tomorrow. quarry. Get some initial ores and such. I really kind of expected those trees to fall. There, some did. Nice. And okay, we'll duck back to the farm to clear out our inventory since we just added a bunch of stuff to it. Why are there so many rubies in that? Okay, now to head to the mines. You know, we'll just be back in the mines with our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Oh. And we're going to be going to the lower levels because we want to work on our supply of gold. Unfortunately, gold bars are not what we're looking for. We need ore. I might shift to starting off from 105. Or maybe just 80. 80 could be good. It's a small level. That does mean that we can check it pretty quickly. Oh, nice. Just a straight up mega bomb. Don't even need to get the gold to craft it. we've got bats incoming. I think we're just gonna reload the mines. I don't feel like blasting my way through to another section of that. Sorry, I'm just waiting for that. The crab bounced away. Well, so far we're having very little luck when it comes to gold. Any more gold on this floor? You know, as much as I want that diamond, I'm not prepared to blow away a different rock to get to it. So yeah, we're having pretty awful luck as far as trying to get gold. Really? Random ring just happens to fall out of bounds instead of in bounds. Nice. Of course it does. I don't even know what that ring was, but that probably means that I can't just craft it. Don't mind the dings. Like, they're really annoying, but try not to mind them. They're just annoying because of their frequency, because I'm stuck doing this, and I'm not getting any gold to mine. Okay, we are going to visit the Adventurers Guild, clear some stuff out of our inventory, and then head into town. Oh, wait. I want those back. And it should just be starting, so let's go and get Lazy Bones. I'd like to think that was at least pretty well timed getting to it. Alright, we got the golden pumpkin to give to someone on Spirit's Eve, or to give to someone on Christmas. That is the entire reason we wanted to come here. It's just a very good gift option. Do you have anything worth buying? You really don't. no, I want those. Well, I mean, we didn't lose resources because enemies kept dropping bombs. Last day of fall. We got breakfast. Well, looks like we will start the winter with a day's worth of food eaten by the animals because, well, it's raining. They won't go outside. Alright, will we get one more fish worth of progress before the end of fall? Let's take a look. That's a negative. Okay, is there anything that we want to take care of now? I really don't know that there is. We can do a tiny bit of cleaning up around the farm just by blowing away some random rocks and twigs and stuff. But honestly... Oh, this is something that we want to do. There we go. One last thing to do before winter. Just knock all of those down. Got a bunch of mushrooms to sell for some quick cash. And a couple of mahogany trees went down as well, but no big deal. So yeah, we currently have 8 dinosaurs. And 4 other things. We'll be getting rid of one of our remaining chickens for a 9th dinosaur. But there's no rush on that. Okay, wintertime. Give me one sec. Gotta fiddle with temperature stuff. It's getting a little bit warm in here. Well, it's winter. So I understand that is a popular time for making children. Because, well, there's not much else to do. So we're just going to sleep till Friday real quick. Come to think of it... Okay, there is the Festival of Ice. I can't recall if the traveling cart has a special stock there or if it's just a regular assortment. Anyway. Yeah, sure, we're already going down to the forest today. We can afford to give him an iridium bar. Oh, I guess we could close that. There's no reason to have it open if they're just not going to go outside. Hang out for just a minute so that we can plant whatever seeds we get from this. Two. So yeah, we will never touch this patch of ground again unless we're bombing it for wood that pops up there. We can say the same for most of this farm at this point. Y'all may have noticed that I'm still stopping to pick up random things that are not too far off the path. The reasoning for that is pretty straightforward. Hang on. I still wouldn't mind getting to foraging level 10. Because if we can get to foraging level 10, then we get then we get a chance of hardwood from non-hardwood trees. Which would be really nice. It's not a hard requirement, so I'm not going to be too fussed about it, but having that extra source of hardwood could help with one of the few remaining things that we need to do in the run, which is repairing the boat to take us to Ginger Island, which we can't even start on until after we finish the community center. Put away the triple shot espresso and head back to bed for another 2 days. One of these days, Haley is going to decide that she wants to have a child with this lazy sack, but until then... And I'm checking the TV just in case it gives me recipes, because I like to have those. Alright, C10. Goodbye. And we finally have our 9th dinosaur. So we've got 1 chicken, 1 duck, 1 rabbit, and then 9 dinosaurs. And that's all that we're going to keep in here. I could probably get away with fully switching to dinosaurs, but if for some random reason I haven't foreseen something requires one of the other ones by the end of the run, I'd rather have them than need to raise a fresh one from scratch. It's especially true for the rabbit, but it's true for all of them. Anyway, traveling cart. Will you have the fish we need? The fish we need to succeed. I really wish that blasting trees down would give the experience for cutting them down, because it is pretty annoying that we haven't hit foraging level 10, given the number of trees we've knocked down. Anchovy, I'm pretty sure... Wait, is anchovy the one that we need? No, we need sardine. Every single time. Because in my brain, anchovies and sardines are so close to the same thing that it really doesn't matter. Yep, I see 10. Alright, time to sleep until Friday again. This is going to be a really fast winter. Oh. Hang on. I think this is the... Yes, this is the Festival of Ice. We're going to attend this because I need to check how the... So the traveling trader shows up to this event and sets up a little igloo to sell stuff from. I just can't remember if there's anything worth buying, or if it's all just random crud. That does mean we need to while away a bit of time until 9 a.m. There will be a few days like this in winter where we just need to take some time. To let something happen. So there's today, and then we also have the night market coming up, and that's important because every night at the night market we get an extra check with the traveling cart. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. I can grab stuff from over here. Quick little visit to the beach where we can gain some, where we can pick up a bunch of random crud for foraging experience. And now, let's head to the festival. We won't even bother with the fishing thing. As much as I enjoy fishing in this game, again, we're just here to check the traveling cart. There she is. No, it's a set, lineup. Okay, that's it for the day. Oh my gosh, if I show up I have to participate. Hi. Alright, time to smoke the competition. Okay, so this fish is being a tad rude. Also, apparently I only need 5 fish to beat this. Which, I don't know if I've ever gotten that low. Even my first time doing this. Then again, in my original file, I'm pretty sure I was at fishing level 10 by the first winter. Alright. Now we just gotta mash click through. Well, now we're sleeping until Friday. Hey, alright, we can start working on the 2 kids part of the goal. Nope. Like, at this point, she has to be suspecting something. I know Haley is kinda dense, but, like, I slept for 2 days straight just there. I'm pretty sure that just about anyone paying any sort of attention would have me pegged as being depressed. Out for a second to get more of those berries, more of that fruit, whatever it is. Well, that's just sad. That is a sad quantity of seeds. Alright. Traveling cart. We need a sardine, a tuna, or a carp. Can we get the traveling carp from the traveling cart? That is a perch, which looks vaguely similar to a carp, but no. 3 fish chosen, none of them were helpful. You got breakfast. What the heck is that? I have no idea what this is. I think it's like a bedside table or something. Might have just been something that got randomly moved when the house was remodeled. Okay, so the night market is for the next 3 days, which means we'll be staying up those days to get extra checks at the traveling cart. This will be a time for various activities, but mainly because we're staying up, we'll take the time for a lap of the town to kick the trash cans. That is a sneaky supply crate back there. You can just barely see that. Ooh, and it has bombs. It's a very nice supply crate. I wonder how long that's been there. So yeah, with the traveling cart, we'll be doing a lap of town to kick the trash cans because it's as useful as anything else we could do with our time. And then we'll wind up spending the rest of the day in the mines in most cases. Just trying to build up our ore supply. 'Cause for the most part, we don't really need anything else. Nothing useful there. Let's go home and go to bed. After picking up this fruit. Okay, night market time. Well, night market day. Day 1. Okay, it's a high luck day, so that should be good for the iron, or for the ore drops. Oh, there is one important thing that we need to do in the mines, other than just collecting ore. We need to keep our eyes out for a diamond, and if we find one, we need to save it. Because if we want the perfection statue from our grandfather, at the end of, or at the start of year 3, which will give us a steady supply of iridium, which is very important since we need that to repair the ferry. I think it's going to be very worthwhile to hang on to a diamond. Especially since before the start, like once we do this, we won't be visiting the mines again until probably this time next year. Unless we finish the... Unless we make it to Ginger Island sooner, in which case there is a chance. And we can hang on to any geodes we pick up. Ooh, that is a lot. It's a lot of gold. For a second there, I thought that was a shaft like they have in Skull Caverns. I wonder what the world record is for how deep someone's gotten in the Skull Caverns. Because they do just go on forever. And I know that there are some people who do some crazy Skull Cavern runs, where they regularly make it past like 11 levels. And I mean, obviously they can... It's an option to cheese it with using staircases, but... I imagine that there are categories that allow... that if people do runs of that, that there are some categories that allow... I think you may have misheard, because I said only make it regularly make it past 1,000 levels. I was talking about people who are like crazy good at speedrunning the Skull Caverns. And I was wondering what might be the world record for deepest trip into the Skull Cavern. Also, we got that diamond we were hoping to find, so that's nice. I mean, it's true. There are people who regularly make it past 11 levels in the Skull Cavern. But yeah, welcome, Bruce Potter. We are here because it's night market day, so there's no point in us going straight to bed when staying up gives us a chance to do some resource farming and lets us go to the night market and check the traveling cart. We are here. Yes. Unless we aren't, but I can't really prove that. It's the whole issue of proving a negative. It's genuinely quite difficult. One fish worth of progress, so we only have the fish tank left because Krobus got us that chub we were needing. So, all told, pretty decent fish luck. Oh, and it is almost 5 p.m. So yeah, we've finished the bulletin board bundle. Or the bulletin board, just not the bundle, just the entire thing. Let's drop some stuff into the shipping bin, and then head to the night market. Oh, I've gone blurry. So yeah, 1 fish of luck in what amounts to basically 2.5 in-game months. Or no, 1.5 in-game months. Honestly, could be worse. I forgot to kick trash cans today. Hey you, give me coffee. The thing is, I did some preliminary, like, investigating online when the problem first started coming up. We don't need an anchovy, we need a sardine. Why do you keep selling anchovies? We're not going to go around and kick trash cans. As much as I want to, it's a better use of our time to not do so. But, like, from what I found online, it's a pretty common problem. There's a pretty easy workaround, but it involves fiddling around with, like, some mechanism on the camera itself. And this camera that I'm using is property of my work. So I'm hesitant to do that. Okay, so we were able to get a decent amount of gold yesterday. Let's put away that diamond for later and put away that coffee. Oh, and because I felt like it, we now have a coop that is primarily full of dinosaurs. And I know what you're thinking, seeing I have so many. I have stuff in the greenhouse again, but I am only filling the one sprinkler patch. It's just to have a source of income in case things turn out to take more money than I expected. Yeah, so we're only staying up because... Right now we're only staying up because we need night market checks. And other than that, I've been sleeping except on the other days. So we have no more Krobus checks either. Krobus doesn't sell any more fish that we need. So it's just the traveling cart. Alright, well, it looks like we will be iron farming today, because I don't feel like dealing with a floor that isn't super likely to give us... I don't feel like dealing with the lower floors when it's no more likely to give us gold. And I don't feel like trying to track down a different floor to pick up from. Oh, but since we're down here, we can swap. Oh, I almost forgot something that I wanted to do today. We're going to duck out of the mines briefly. Yeah, it's rough that we don't get to visit Krobus anymore, but I'm trying to take this quickly. I'm trying to up the pace. Upgrade house. Last one. And that was 100,000 gold, but we have almost 400,000. It's not an issue. Here's the thing. I wasn't planning on doing the Lost Bundle. But then Caviar just randomly showed up in the traveling cart. And that kind of made it worth it. Since that was really the only thing that was going to slow progress toward the Lost Bundle down. So by buying that basement expansion, we can get access to casks in order to age a single thing of wine for the Lost Bundle. That's it. That is the entire reason that I just spent 100,000 gold. Besides, it's not like we had anything else that we needed to get done today. You mean ore nodes? They're all too far apart to... I mean, we've got decently high luck. We picked up the special charm like last time, so that's a permanent luck buff. I apologize for a bit of a delayed response as well. I think you have a little bit of delay in your viewing. Sometimes we get 3 ladders from one bomb, sometimes we get 1 ladder from 3, sometimes we get less than that. I don't question it too much. Unless I'm trying to make progress and it's not working. Then I question the heck out of it. Oh, a note. Your dad's in the middle of nowhere 2.0. Honestly, there's a part of me that thinks that sounds kinda nice. It's going to be interesting when this wraps up. Like, I have a Pokemon run in the works for when it does, but after that, I'm gonna have to start coming up with ideas for games to play again. Got a bunch of chickens, turkeys, couple goats. Nice. My family has had chickens and goats, but not too many of them, and we no longer do. Oh, night market is open. Yeah, they're pretty funny animals. Oh, before we go, I'm gonna go sell some stuff at the Adventurers Guild, because we picked up a couple of rings while we were down there. I just need to make sure that I never accidentally sell my crab shell ring or any of my other, like, important rings. Because that would be bad. Oh, not bus stop. I left Lazy Bones right here. Alright. Night market check number 2. We need a carp, a sardine, or a tuna. We got none. Also, let's not ignore the fact... Oh wait. For some reason I thought that they broke the bridge for the night market. Really? I feel like there should be an extra shop or two over on this dock if you've unlocked this area. Feels like it would be a nice thing to add. So yeah, between having gotten caviar from the traveling cart for the Lost Bundle and having stumbled upon a prismatic shard in the Skull Caverns as well as a dinosaur egg, we have practically everything we need to fill in the Lost Bundle. The only things that we still need are whatchamacallit. Only things we still need for the Lost Bundle our aged wine, which is why we're expanding the house for the final time to get the basement. And then it is 5 of the 6 options, which is okay for us because there's only 1 of the 6 options that we just straight up can't do. Oh, let's see here. So Lost Bundle is high quality wine, so aged wine. Dinosaur mayonnaise, prismatic shard, 5 gold quality ancient fruit, or a gold or iridium quality void salmon, and caviar. We have dinosaur mayonnaise. We have caviar. We're going to have the quality wine and the ancient fruit. And for the prismatic shard, I'm just going to buy the catalog at Pierre's and use the green wallpaper glitch. Yes, just a baguette for breakfast. Very healthy, wife. Void salmon is absolutely impossible in this run. Completely out of the question. The traveling cart doesn't sell it, neither does Krobus. The only means is fishing in the Witch's Swamp. And while we can hypothetically get into the Witch's Swamp, because we can get void salmon, we still can't fish. Still, everything else is surprisingly manageable. The only difficult one is the caviar. And we got caviar from the traveling cart, so we didn't even have to build an entire fish pond to get a single thing of caviar. And I think that's part of what's helped me stay focused on this attempt, is just not doing a lot of these side projects gives me less drive to go out of my way to do stuff that I really don't need to. I don't have a fish pond, so I don't feel the need to check the fish pond every day. We might just do a lap of the valley today as well. Grab forageables and stuff. Yeah, but in the end, it's not really that important to get. You know what? While I'm here... Oh, it's closed on Wednesdays. I was gonna go in and buy the catalog. Yes, I could get to fishing level 10, but it would be even more incredibly slow than foraging is going. Because unless I'm willing to make multiple fish ponds, I'm just stuck with the XP I get from fulfilling their quests, and then the XP I get from picking up fish from fishing. From picking up their eggs every so often. Which is so absurdly slow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Pierre's fault. I'm pretty sure it's Pierre's fault that Wednesday is the most convenient day to go and buy stuff from him. And then he proceeds to not be open. hang on. Yeah, no, we still have basically no hearts with a lot of people, even after finishing the bulletin board. Oh, and Haley should be getting pregnant soon. I don't know if you were there when that pop-up happened, but she asked if I want to have a baby, so we should be 1 child out of 2 down pretty soon here. Okay, you know what? There we go. Probably shouldn't have left Lazy Bones there where I couldn't see him. Ah, Bloons. I haven't played it myself. I've seen a bit of it played, and weirdly enough, I think I got it free on the Epic Game Store a little while back. And it does look fun. I've never really done a lot in the tower defense genre. The closest I ever got to really committing to a tower defense game was Plants vs. Zombies, which I don't know if that really counts. I feel like that's a different vibe than tower defense. How can I have never played Bloons? Let's see real quick. How, given I have a Steam library of 104 games and an Epic library of probably a similar amount. Yeah, it doesn't show the number on Epic, but it's a lot. I somehow... No, I have Bloons on Epic Games. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Okay, well then PvZ is the extent of my tower defense experience. I have done effectively nothing else in the genre. Hi Linus, thank you for sending me fish that one time that I needed it. Oh, so much time went into befriending Linus just to get him to send us one extra fish. Though, to be fair, I don't think that the catfish has shown up in Krobus or the traveling cart at any point since then, so it was probably still worth it. Oh, that's a new one. Well, if you decide to make fish and chips, Rafkin, you have to share with the rest of the stream. Them's the rules. Okay, let's keep focusing on iron. It's still our most. Yeah, loosely tower defense. Oh, we got a note. Yeah, I think it was like neutral when I checked. But it's whatever. I just needed to stay up long enough to make it to go to the night market, which I have. So is there anything worth checking on this floor? Alright, let's hit the night market. Keep going to the wrong one. Look, it's 3 days a year. Anchovy is still not what I need, but that's a tuna. That is a community center, which means I have made 2 fish of progress, and to cap it off, we'll even get that cauliflower that Jody wanted, since she happens to be right there. So yeah, we got a tuna. Guess let's go and drop it in the community center. Guys, we're 2 fish away from completion. This is where we were when the run first died. Oh, that's so good. Like, everything else aside, you know, time wasted and whatnot, this run has been luckier than the last one. And I would say that I've been smarter about it. Thank you for letting me know. Right, we can sleep tomorrow, and then the day after we can head to the traveling cart again. So I don't know how many hours we've played today. I guess it's close to 3, which would put us just a little under 30 hours ahead of last time's run. Yeah, see, now that I don't need anything from him... Okay, Caroline is my secret friend. Now that I don't need anything from him, Linus has sent me multiple things. Let's pet the dinos. I think there should be another ancient fruit in here. Yep. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Yeah. About 35... We're probably a little over 36 hours now. And we've caught up with the previous attempt. Which is a reference both on doing things faster and just on getting better luck in some cases. But I don't think it was all luck. We did things faster and we did things smarter, and it's paying off. Squid? Doesn't Willy have a quest for a squid? I could buy that. Bring Willy a squid. It does not matter if we catch it. We'll do that at some point. Alright, Sunday, here we come. Breakfast? Yay, we got breakfast. That is the extent of care I have for my wife in this game at this point. She is a breakfast dispenser that is very unreliable. Yeah, I've got everything that I need for the bundle that I already have is in... It's in the... whatchamacallit? The fridge. The one that's lower down and to the left. The one that's higher up is just full of a bunch of stuff I don't want nor need. Why am I trying to ride my horse into a cave? So yeah, Dino Nays, the wine that we're eventually going to age. Wait, did we... Oh! Apparently I forgot about that. I didn't even notice when our house upgraded. Okay, well, that's how much we're going to be using that basement. So as far as Caroline as it concerns Caroline, we're already good to go with the gift because I stayed up for Halloween to get the golden pumpkin for that exact purpose. Yeah. I mean, we could continue using them, but I'm just not willing to craft up a bunch of kegs that I'm not going to be able to take with me. I haven't crafted a keg yet, I'm just using the one that I got from the community center. Anyway, time to sleep until Friday. Oh wait, no, it's Thursday. Our kid is born on Christmas, what do you know? Anyway... Looks like I lost sound for a second there. Yeah, we have Cries Very Loud as our first child. Or Cries So Loud. Yes, that's the name. She honestly never even told me that she was pregnant. Which makes it even funnier, because it just shows how much I'm already neglecting my family. Such a stylish hat, I know. It's easy to be jealous, but try not to dwell on it or you'll only make yourself depressed. You know, if Pierre wasn't guaranteed to be closed because it's a holiday, like if I could go to Pierre's to spend a little bit of time and grab the catalog, I would. But he's never open when it's convenient, and I feel like at this point that's his problem. You know what, we're going to go south to the Cindersap Woods, and there's a reason for it. I think there's like a slight chance that Willy will be there fishing. I'm pretty sure he won't, but we got nothing better to do. But every so often he visits the river here to do some fishing. So I figured it was worth a check. Buy it after I complete the community center? Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think of stuff to spend my time on. Anyway, Caroline, I have pumpkin for you. Oh, Robin got me a gift. And we just left our child at home on the day... Hang on. Our child is born Christmas Day. And what do? We both leave it home alone while we go to the town Christmas party. See, this is what I mean. Haley is a terrible parent, too. Really? You got me a bunch of rocks. Do you even remotely understand how little I need more rocks? That may have just been the worst thing that the most disappointing thing that I could have gotten. Why don't they ever give you good stuff? The best thing that I've gotten was a tea set, which is completely useless. As far as practical reasons are concerned, but at least it was a unique thing that I could put on my table. Anyway, Friday means we are visiting the traveling cart. But yeah, that did get a... Why am I going to pet my cat? It already likes me. Giving a gift to Caroline for Christmas does give a decent boost to friendship. So it's a semi-okay-ish use of my time. Hey, what can I say? My character is extremely manipulative. I was going to say that he's likable, but no, he's not. He's just good at manipulating everyone around him into thinking that he is. I'm tempted to grab 3 speed grow just to fill in those last 3 slots. But I don't really think it matters. Soon we'll have multiple plants producing, at which point we're good to go. Alright, traveling cart. If nothing else, it's nice that the traveling cart is open from the very start of the day. Meaning I never need to find a way to just burn an hour waiting for it to open or something. Which has been a thing when it comes to complete breakfast. It has been a thing when it comes to, like, Robin's shop or Pierre's. Sorry about that, just fiddling with the microphone. No, I didn't almost say microwave. You imagined that, clearly. Hush now. Okay. And then time to sleep until Sunday. The days are all kind of blending together, but it is a bit mind-blowing that we've gotten 2 successful fish. Oh, I was fiddling with the microphone. Alright, last check of year 2. See, Bream is what we needed last attempt at this point, but no, we got that taken care of. So you have nothing. What do you think, folks? When spring rolls in, should we turn our attention back to farming? Now, when spring rolls in, we're going to try to get some... We're going to hope that we get the quest to bring George leeks as a gift. And if that happens, then we will be very focused on it. If it doesn't happen, then, you know, who cares at that point? I just want the coffee machine. And it is year 3 Hi, Grandpa. Don't you dare start farming. Focus on fish. Barely a farm has never looked better. Okay, let's grab our diamond. Oh, it's only 3. Hang on. I did not get 4 candles. I thought I had. And I got 4 candles during my last playthrough. I don't think he floated down last time. Anyway, I have to click through this again. Like, most of it has to do with whether you've built structures and gained levels. And I have gained levels. You also get props for upgrading the house, being married and having kids. Things like that. Only 3 candles. So we do need to get that score a bit higher. Because, wait, how much iridium does it take? It only takes like 5 iridium to fix the ferry, right? The boat. 5 iridium bars. Okay, we've got enough iridium then. We shouldn't have to do it. Like, I could get fishing levels, but I just don't care. Like, apparently we don't even need the iridium. Anyway, let's go ahead and bomb the farm real quick. Just to get some stuff out of the way. And then we will do a normal morning loop before heading into town to check the bulletin board and see if there's any reason to stay awake this week. The funny thing is, that might be the problem. I'm only at farm boy level right now. Oh yeah, I guess we can go to Pierre's as well. Thing is, we have so little reason to ever go into town these days. I guess we'll accept Pam's quest, that way it can't pop up next week. Because we just need the quest to pop up Oh, there's Willy. Yep, we totally caught that squid. We're going to duck over here because there are usually forageables over here. And I believe even though they're classified as like fishing stuff, they should give foraging experience. Honestly, if I had to guess, I would say that the only thing... Give me those. The only thing we have between us and getting the perfection statue is probably reaching a couple more earnings mile markers, which we have a little ways to go on because our total earnings are a little bit shy of 1 million. Oh wait, I already talked to you today, there's no point. Alright, back to sleep. So I'm pretty sure I have to feed Grandpa's tomb a diamond in order for him to reevaluate, but I could be wrong. Okay. I should look ahead at what events there are. I don't think I need to bother with either of these. Like, I could get strawberries at the Egg Festival, but I don't need them. Alright, Friday once again. We learned to make chowder. Oh, you know what? I need to decide where I'm going to put these guys this season. Right now it's fine to just keep them in there, but let's see what's out and about on the farm. Yeah, I might move them down here. Might take a quick trip to Robin's. That way I can free range the animals again. There we go. Now I have speed grow in all of the slots that weren't the first one that I planted. Oh my gosh, I wasted one of those. Dang it. It's not even worth fixing either because I'm just going to get more. I should probably drop off that catalog inside. Want the triple shot espresso. Okay, quick trip to the traveling cart, and then we'll take the mine cart up to Robin's. And we got a couple of supply crates. Yay, deluxe retaining soil. Totally excited to have that, and I'm definitely going to put it to good use. Got anything worth my time today? Nope. I mean, I could take the coconut because Gus wants one. Honestly, that's barely even worth it. Daffodils. Now these are vaguely useful. I'm going to save them specifically for potentially making spring seeds if I feel we're going to need them for the George quest. If it comes up, which, again, no control over there. Alright, I need you to pick up and move my entire coop down to about here. That'll work. There we go. Another 200 coin profit. Are you right or are you right? Okay, here's the thing. The issue with retaining soil isn't so much what it does as just the fact that it's so expensive that you're never going to use it. You have no good reason to use it. Because by the time you get access to the supplies for it, and you have enough to sustainably use it, you also have... what's it called? Sprinklers. Which means it doesn't matter if it retains water or not, because you've got sprinklers watering for you every day. It's almost detrimental, because if it randomly decides to retain, then you're still going to have to go through and water the entire field effectively, since it's going to retain splotchily. It's not even worth your time to figure out which spots did or didn't retain. Alright, it's Sunday, traveling cart day. Do a quick loop around the farm, make sure we got stuff taken care of. I think I left some seeds in the machine last time, or did I? No, I didn't. Look at those mahoganies, though. That's coming in down there very nicely. And then, of course, on the other end of the spectrum, you have quality fertilizer, which is totally worth getting, but not worth making yourself, because you need an unreasonable number of clans to do it. Okay, nothing useful. I think tomorrow might be our last day. Or, you know what, tonight. I think today will be our last day in-game, so we're gonna wrap up after this. It's just that if we get George's quest tomorrow, then I'm going to want to spend a while on it. Tell you what, we might go ahead and get up tomorrow and just go into town to see if we've gotten George's quest. Oh, I forgot to open the coop as well. And that's why I think it's about time to wrap up, because I knew that my phone was about to buzz telling me that it's about time to wrap up. So as far as it goes with where we are, we have almost everything we need for the community center. We are 2 fish shy of finishing the whole thing. And once we do, we'll just need one more child, and we'll need to handle the Ginger Island stuff. Now, I've done most of the hoarding needed for finishing the Ginger Island boat. So yeah, it looks like we will not have the George quest tomorrow, or when we come back, which means we can skip worrying about that. We'll probably duck into town at some point, just to accept the quest, so... Oh wait, it's a 7-day quest, it doesn't even matter. If we had a longer quest, then we would accept it just to block it off so that it can't pop up on a subsequent week, but... yeah. So we do have all these mahogany trees growing, which is a good thing for our hardwood supply. We're going to need more battery packs. To the point where we might even... yeah, we need 5 battery packs. And I think we only have like 2, maybe 3. Yeah, we have 3. We need 2 more. We have 1 lightning rod. If we don't have 5 by the time we get the 2 fish, we'll probably wind up just crafting a couple extras. We could even craft 1 extra just for the heck of it, just to make sure it happens. But the odds of us taking longer to get 2 more battery packs than to get the 2 remaining fish that we need from the entire selection of the traveling cart, those odds are pretty long. Those are not great odds. Just look how close we are. 1 sardine and 1 carp. And we can finally finish the community center, and it's only taken us how many hours to get to this point? We are on year 3, and we're 36.5 hours in. And once we hit Ginger Island, it's going to shake up a bit. There are still a few pretty luck-based there are still a few luck-based things. We need rainy days on Ginger Island. It would be helpful if we get a banana sapling from a golden coconut, which requires us to get lucky and get a golden coconut. Things like that. But it should all be doable. So I am hoping that it all progresses reasonably well. We will see how it turns out. As for this weekend, as for upcoming streams, I believe... yeah, so it is the 22nd and the 23rd. I should definitely be streaming Friday. I think I have a family thing on Saturday, so depending on the timing there, I might not be streaming Saturday. It's a bit of a toss-up right now. It's the holidays. Y'all know how it is. So, regardless, that's gonna be it for today. I can't believe that we managed to make 2 fish of progress in this stream, because the odds on that aren't good. But I'm pretty excited for the pace that we're setting, and we've already crunched the numbers. In the next yearish in-game, we should have a good chance of getting both of the remaining fish that we need, which is so good. But until then... that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate y'all. And I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye, 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 bye.